What is up, guys? It's Cal, and in this video I'm going to show you the rank 4 bosses in the Brawlers Guild. Now this series kind of went on a small hiatus since the start of January because Nighthold came out and I had to get all of those guides out, and then there was a Scarab event and Silithus, all that sort of stuff. But now we're back to finishing the Brawlers Guild. So at the end of the video you'll see a annotation to watch rank 5 bosses, annotation to watch rank 3 bosses. But without further ado, let's get started. Now first off we have Burnstachio, who's this kind of genie which you can't attack. He's on the far side of the room. You can't attack him at first, and you want to angle your camera sort of above your character so you're looking down, because there will be these clouds above you that rain down, and you want to follow one of those clouds because you'll see there's fire all around you. Don't touch the fire or you instantly die. Fans or butts about it, you'll die. And so you want to follow the rainy path that the clouds make, because it puts out the fire in a path, and you want to make your way to a glowing looking snowball-ish sort of thing. Once you hit that, or not hit it, but you just walk through it, that's it, you will have an invulnerability bubble around you. I think it lasts for 8 seconds. You can walk on the fire at that point during those 8 seconds, but you will be able to fight Burnstachio. Like, you'll be able to damage him with that up. Now you do want to watch out for your debuff, because when it gets down to like 2 seconds you want to make sure you're below one of those rainy clouds again, because you don't want the bubble to vanish when you're over fire, because that's bad. So it took me maybe, I don't know, 2 or 3 of those snow things, I think 2, I don't know, depends on your item level. Mine is 890, it was 882 last Brawlers Guild whatever, but I have got it up 8 points since then. But yeah, that's it, that's a fight. That is a fight. Next up we have Meatball, and as soon as he spawns you might notice he has 103 million health, which is kind of difficult to kill in a 2-minute period. So what he has so graciously done for you is spit out these sort of, I don't know, these purple balls all over the place. You want to run through them and pick them up, because every one you pick up, it increases your damage by 20% and stacks, of course. I believe it stacks up to 50, so that's a lot of damage done. And you don't want to use cooldowns at the beginning, of course. So when I hit about 20-ish, 25 stacks, that's when I blew my cooldowns on him, and then he died fairly quickly. So just keep running around, touch the purple orbs, and you got him. Third fight are the GG engineers. So as soon as you spawn in, you'll see a goblin and a gnome in front of you. They share a health pool. The gnome, which is a bow bobble I believe, will just hit you with a gnomish death ray. You can't interrupt it, it's just going to deal damage to you. But Max Mega Blast shoots a goblin rocket barrage. So they have 34.5 million health shared between them, which to some is difficult to do in the 2-minute berserk. So what you want to do is you want to stand on bow bobble at all times. If you're melee, you'll of course have to attack them. If you're ranged, you can attack them, but you might need to switch to Max Mega Blast depending on where you are. But Max Mega Blast will shoot a goblin rocket barrage, which will show these circles on the ground. You don't want to stand in them, but you want to be around bow bobble because they will damage bow bobble, the gnome, and you will use that to whittle down their health. They will teleport under the generators. The rockets can damage the generators. If you're melee, you might have to kill the generator, or else you'll really have nothing to attack. So yeah, it's kind of what you do. You use the goblin rocket barrage to help you kill them before the berserk. Now we are coming to the final boss of rank 4, which is Stitches. There are 2 debuffs you need to watch out for: Aura of Rot and Stitches Hook. So you'll see that he has a green aura around him. If you're melee, you of course have to stand in that to attack him. If you're ranged, he will pull you in to attack him. But as you're standing in that, your Aura of Rot debuff will go up, which does deal damage to you, but as soon as it hits 10 stacks, you instantly die. So you don't want it to hit 10 stacks. So to reset the debuff of Aura of Rot, you need to jump out of the green thing around him. But as soon as you jump out, he'll use Stitches Hook on you, and he'll pull you in, and you'll get a 10% speed reduction debuff. So you might see where this is going. You kind of have to juggle them around a bit. So as soon as you get like 8 stacks or 9 stacks of Aura of Rot, you want to get out. If you're like a hunter or a mage or a possible warrior, druid, someone who can like just leap out of the Aura of Rot, it's a bit easier for you. But if you're a class that can't exactly do that, then you want to make sure you run at the right time on Aura of Rot, because each Stitch's hook thing will reduce your speed by 10% each stack. So, I mean, it'll take you longer to get out of the aura each time, if you see what I'm saying. But yeah, that's how you defeat Stitches. So that's the entire video, guys. That is the rank 4 bosses in the Brawlers Guild. You can click to the left of the screen to see the rank 3 bosses, click to the right to see the rank 5 bosses. I'll try to crank these out more, but if this video is helpful to you, you can leave a like on it, sub to the channel for more videos like this, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.